Good day, students. You're welcome to Eko Learners Support for WAEC and NECO candidates. I am going to be your physics instructor for today's lesson. Come along with me.
Eko Learners Support, a support program of the Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education for WAEC and NECO candidates.
Fiber optics is the topic we'll be treating today. Let's check the learning objectives. By the end of the lesson, you as a student will be able to describe fiber optics and state its principles. State the components and types of fiber optics. Lastly, you should be able to state the advantages and application of fiber optics. An optical fiber is a flexible glass or plastic fiber that can transmit light from one end to the other. Such fibers find wide range usage in fiber optics communications, where they permit transmission over longer distances and at higher bandwidth than electrical cables. That's the diagram over there. Principles of fiber optics. Optical fiber works on the principle of total internal reflection. When light rays strikes at the internal surface of optical fiber cable core, such that incident angle is greater than critical angle, then incident light ray reflects in the same medium and this phenomenon repeats itself. As you can see from our previous diagram, this is the core, and when there is total internal reflection, the incident ray we see is reflected and we see all the rays surrounding from the other optical fibers. And the repetition continues. The following materials are used in making fiber optics: the glass in fine strands, polycarbonates, Teflon sheets, sapphire, and silica. There are two types of fiber optics. We have the multi-mode fiber, denoted by which has a large core and allows for multiple parts through the fiber. And we have the single mode, which is denoted by single mode fiber, which has only one part through a much smaller core. Those are the two types of fiber optics, and they have their uses. We said even from the name, multi-mode, single mode. So definitely the multi-mode is going to allow more passage of light, while the single mode is just going to be just through a smaller, because it has a smaller core, it's just going to be a singular part. The components of fiber optics, like we said, we have the cladding, we have the coating, we have the core, like I showed you previously, and we have the outer jacket. But you will not see all this. You will only see the cable itself, but you are only seeing all the inner one because it has been cut for us to see all the components in it. So we have the core, like I said, this is the core here. The cladding, this is the cladding. The cladding is the one protecting the core. Then we have the coating. The coating protects the cladding and the core. These elements carry data by way of infrared lights, thus propagating signal through the fiber. Uses of fiber optics. Like we mentioned previously, usage of internet, computer networking. It's also used for remote sensing, for either you use usage of the drone, you need to, in case of kidnapping, you understand, it senses, it goes further, and even deep down in the ocean, it also works. Automotive industry, that is making of vehicles, surgery and dentistry, just like we see in the diagram. This is a doctor, a surgeon performing surgery using optical fiber. Then we have, is also used in decorations and lightnings. When you go to your parties, you even see it on some buildings. It's fiber optics that is used then for telephone. Imagine you are making long calls without any breakage or miscommunication. Fiber optics travel faster, like we read in one of the principles, and also for our cable television, which we all know where it's from, all the way from South Africa, and it is being viewed all over. Application of fiber optics, like we said, is used in the medical industry, like we saw the surgeon the other time, communication, our long calls or short calls, defense, the military, they use it, and also in industries. It's also used in industries and for broadcasting, lighting and decoration and mechanical inspection. So when you check the back of your decoders in your houses, you should be familiar with all these cables. So they use fiber optics because it lasts and is better than copper wire. What are the advantages of fiber optics compared to copper cables? Like I said earlier on, fiber optics cables are thinner and lighter in weight. You can see the difference. This is for fiber and this is the other one. They are thinner and lighter in weight. That's the first advantage. Then fiber can also withstand more pull pressure than copper. That is why they use it for all this, our cable. When you have your antenna up wherever it is, they can easily drag it and pass it through where you need it to get to. Fiber optics is less prone to damage and breakage. Fiber is flexible and can bend easily compared to copper. Fiber can resist most corrosive elements that often attack, such as copper cables. So these are the differences and the advantages of fiber over copper cable. Our practice question. State 3 advantages of fiber optics. Question 2. List 3 applications of fiber optics. I'll be right back for your answers. You're welcome back. So I believe during the course of the lesson, you have the answers to these questions. Let's check it together. State 3 advantages of fiber optics. The first answer is fiber optic cables are thinner and lighter in weight. They can also withstand more pull pressure than copper. The third advantage is that fiber optics is less prone to damage and breakage. And finally, fiber is flexible and can bend easily. I hope you got the answer. Let's go to the second question. List 3 applications of fiber optics. So, the first answer is used in medical industry, is used in communication, is used in defense, is also used in industries and in broadcasting, lighting and decorations, mechanical inspections. So any of this answer you choose is the correct answer. And I believe you have done justice to that.
Eko Learners Support, a support program of the Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education for WAEC and NECO candidates.
For any other question, comment, observation, kindly contact us through the link of our social media posted on the screen. Thank you. See you next time.
Acing your WAEC and NECO examinations has been made easy by the Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education with the Eko Learners Support for WAEC and NECO candidates television program. Join seasoned teachers as they take you through these core subjects: mathematics, English language, physics, chemistry, and biology, targeting the exact syllabus of WAEC and NECO. Watch Eko Learners Support for WAEC and NECO candidates on this station. Learners can also connect with Eko Learners Support for WAEC and NECO candidates through these social media platforms to access more educational content and give their feedback. Eko Learners Support for WAEC and NECO candidates. Pass your examinations with flying colors.